Welcome back, children. So in this session we are going to see critical angle and total internal reflection. Okay, listen to me carefully. See the diagrams first. So the light ray is entering from one medium to another medium. What are those mediums? One is denser medium, another one is rarer medium. See, for example, first the light ray traveling from denser to rarer with the angle of incidence 10 degrees. Okay, so 10 degrees, 30 degrees, 50 degrees, for understanding purpose I am taking those values. Okay, those values depends on the particular medium. Clear? So first diagram, when light ray enters with the 10 degrees angle from denser to rarer, what happens when light ray travels from one medium to another medium? Refraction has to take place. So the light ray after refraction travels with 25 degrees. So what happened? The angle of refraction increases compared to angle of incidence. Yes. Now what I am doing? I am still trying to increase the angle of incidence. So here I am incidenting the light ray with angle 30 degrees. So what happens when the light ray incident angle is increases, refraction also increases. So here 30 degrees, and after refraction it travels with 63 degrees angle. Okay, from normal to refractive. Okay, so then 25, 30, 63. So when angle of incidence is increasing, angle of refraction also increases. And see, the light ray is incident with 54 degrees. Now what should happen? It should increase. So 76. So 63, 76. Increased or not? Now see, with 10 degrees angle of incidence, what is the angle of refraction? 25 increases. With 30 degrees angle of incidence, what is the angle of refraction? 63 degrees angle of refraction. Now again, if you increase 54 degrees, what is that? 76 degrees of angle of refraction. So by increasing the angle of incidence, the angle of refraction also increases. Next, see, now still I am increasing angle of incidence from 54 degrees onwards to 62 degrees. So at particular angle, see what happens to the light ray? The light ray grazes along the interface. The angle of refraction increased. How much here? 90. 25, 63, 76, 90. But what happened here? The light ray after refraction travels along the interface. What is interface? Interface is nothing but separation between two medium. So here light ray travels from denser to rarer. Here denser to rarer. Here also denser to rarer. So you are going on increasing the angle of incidence values, and the light ray changes its direction, and at particular angle, the light ray travels along the interface. That particular angle at which the light ray travels along the interface. So in other words, we will say that the light ray grazes along the interface. That particular angle is called critical angle. What is that? Critical angle. And did you observe what is the angle of refraction here? It is exactly 90 degrees. Exactly 90 degrees. So this angle is called critical angle. What is that? Now see the definition. The angle at which the light ray after refraction grazes along the interface. That angle is called critical angle. And the critical angle is denoted by C. Critical angle is denoted by C. Now see, the angle of refraction is how much? 90 degrees. So let's see the critical angle. At critical angle, what should be the angle of refraction? 90 degrees. So we are getting angle R equal to 90 degrees. And already we have completed that. The second third point. What is that? The relation between angle I, angle R, and refractive index. What is that relation? N1 by N2 equal to sin R by sin I. N1 by N2 equal to sin R by sin I. Now we are going to substitute those values. Okay. First of all, are you able to understand about critical angle or not? So what's happening here? When the angle of incidence is increasing and the light ray is traveling from denser medium to rarer medium, at particular angle of incidence, the light ray travels along the interface. That angle is called critical angle. So at critical angle, angle of refraction is 90 degrees. Now we have relation N1 by N2 equal to sin R by sin I. Now see, substitute R value. What is R value? 90 degrees. What is I value? We are saying that angle of critical angle is C. So in place of sin I, we are writing sin C. Simple. So based on the table, what is the sin 90 degrees? 1. We have sin 90 equal to 1. Substitute here. And sin C, as it is you have to write it. So N12, we have relation. What is that? Relative refractive index. Relative refractive index. What is that relative refractive index? N12 equal to N1 by N2, N12 equal to N1 by N2, or N21 equal to N2 by N1, N2 by N1. So based on this relation, I am writing N1 by N2 is equal to N12, that is equal to 1 by sin C. So obviously one is denser medium, another if you take it as a air medium. So no need to mention 1, 2 like that. Generally compared to air or vacuum, all other mediums are denser mediums. So based on that, I am generalizing this equation as n equal to 1 by sin C. Okay, this is the relation between critical angle and refractive index. So remember this point. Next, based on this concept, we are going to see about total internal reflection.